Most people think wealthy individuals drive cars that scream status. The loudest engine, the flashiest badge, the most expensive paint job. But the ultra-rich have discovered something counterintuitive. The most powerful signal is the one you don't make. Once you understand this invisible strategy, you'll never look at luxury cars the same way again. Arriving at an exclusive dinner in something that shouts wealth, chrome exhaust tips gleaming, engine announcing your presence 3 blocks away, creates immediate friction. Visibility triggers unwanted attention, security concerns, and reputational exposure. The moment you step out, you've shifted the entire dynamic. Conversations pause. Eyes track your movements. You've become the person with the car, not the person with the reputation. A hypercar's presence also signals location and routine, which creates operational vulnerabilities. That flashy arrival just told everyone where you'll be for the next 2 hours, what route you likely took to get there, and what time you'll probably leave. As attention becomes a liability for high-profile owners, the loudest vehicles often create the most friction. You've traded stealth for spectacle. And in a world where organized theft rings now use wireless hacking tools, cloned key fobs, and social media tutorials to steal vehicles in minutes, that trade-off can carry real consequences. What emerges instead is a quiet code operating in plain sight. Understated vehicles function as social camouflage, allowing you to move through different environments without triggering assumptions or expectations. 3-row SUVs, like the Volvo XC90, signal safety and practicality rather than excess, the essence of restraint. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class, Lexus LS, Toyota Land Cruiser, and similar vehicles prioritize comfort, heritage, and quiet wealth over flashy styling. The respect given to restraint becomes its own form of status. Forgoing a vehicle that could announce your wealth for one that does not demonstrate control over your narrative, a luxury that money alone can't buy. This reversal of traditional luxury signaling creates an unspoken hierarchy where the most powerful statement is the one you don't make. We discussed how organized theft rings use wireless hacking tools and cloned key fobs to steal cars in minutes. Do you think this makes understated cars even more important for wealthy individuals? Or would you stick with a flashy car despite the security risks? Comment your answer below. Now, let's examine which specific brands have earned the quiet approval of billionaires for generations. The real danger extends far beyond social friction. A vehicle is stolen every 37 seconds in the United States. But the wealthy face disproportionate targeting. Luxury vehicles create trackable patterns that criminal networks exploit. Your daily route becomes predictable. Your parking location gets mapped. That distinctive silhouette announces your schedule to anyone watching. Professional theft rings use sophisticated surveillance to identify high-value targets, often following flashy vehicles from affluent neighborhoods back to private residences. The same visibility that signals status to your peers also signals opportunity to organized criminals. Criminals have specialized methods to steal vehicles, including hacking key fobs that enable keyless entry, turning even the most expensive security features into vulnerabilities when your car stands out enough to warrant the effort. The psychological shift runs deeper than mere preference. Wealth is assumed, inherited, and expected to continue indefinitely. There's no need to prove anything because proof isn't relevant. When success was earned generations before you were born, the urgency to validate achievement through objects disappears entirely. If you built something from nothing, displaying success makes emotional sense. The Rolex, the luxury car, the designer wardrobe serve as proof that the climb was real. They validate years of sacrifice. This creates a fundamental reversal in the relationship with display. Showing too much suggests insecurity. Insecurity suggests your money might be newer than you'd like people to think. The vehicle that announces wealth becomes a liability, not because it attracts theft or attention, but because it reveals psychological need. True power operates from a position of security so complete that external validation becomes irrelevant. freedom from needing reactions becomes the ultimate luxury. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class, Mercedes-Benz EQS, and Lexus LS dominate elite garages, not for aggression or flashy badges, but for seamless comfort and understated prestige. The Volvo XC90 captures the essence of this shift. Elegant, timeless design that signals restraint rather than arrival. A 10-year-old Volvo driven by a centimillionaire communicates more than the newest Bentley ever could. These vehicles, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, Lexus LS, Toyota Land Cruiser, and Mercedes-Benz E-Class wagon, prioritize comfort, heritage, and quiet wealth over flashy styling. The pattern reveals itself in muted colors, conservative designs, and vehicles chosen for longevity rather than novelty. This is the code operating in plain sight. The best old money cars signal that proof isn't necessary because wealth is assumed, inherited, and expected to continue indefinitely. Subscribe for more wealth psychology insights.